Hi, my name is Robert Battle. I live in Arlington, Virginia, and I work as an arts integration specialist with the Fillmore Arts Center. I realized I wanted to work in the arts when I saw my wonderful middle school music teacher, who was an amazing inspirator and instructor, go from teaching middle school students to then working in the evenings with Opera Theater of St. Louis and also being part of a lot of national plays and shows. And so I thought that was the life I really wanted to have. I love being an arts administrator and educator because I feel like the arts are a universal opportunity for students and community members to come together and share some beliefs and ideas around expression, ideas around love and creativity that otherwise might be lost in the basic formalities of the English language. And so I work in the arts and I share the arts because I think that it's the one opportunity we have to come together and just learn and love. The biggest challenge for me, being an arts administrator and educator, is that there's so much work to be done and there's so many opportunities that are available to progress the arts, to share the arts, to make sure that arts opportunities are equitable and accessible. And I think the hardest thing for me is just making sure that I pace myself and make sure that that I realize that there are other people out there who are doing similar work, who are just as passionate about that work. And I think that's probably the greatest joy of the Arts Administrators of Color Network, is that you find those people and collectively we reach those goals together. In my career, I'm most proudest of those moments and opportunities when I get to share with students and community members the joy of music, the joy of poetry, the joy of art, being able to tell their story, being able to realize a story of their ancestors and those that have come before them that they may not have realized. I really think that art is the way that we decorate our time and we show who we are, we show what we believe as a society and as a community, and hopefully those that come after us will look at that art and be proud of what we have had to share. The Arts Administrators of Color is very essential to the field because it brings together like-minded individuals who share some similarities, may not necessarily be the exact same narrative. However, their stories are similar enough that we can make some really strong connections about goals, about opportunities that are available, making sure that people feel supported, making sure that arts are accessible and equitable in our communities, and also helping those who may not necessarily know where to begin those equitable conversations find their way and be a resource to those who may not necessarily be members of the Arts Administrators of Color. So I think that the organization not only supports people of color, but it really supports our community as a whole to find accessibility and equitability for all people. I decided to become a board member of the Arts Administrators of Color after attending the annual convening. I had just moved to the DC area and I looked online for opportunities for artists of color, and luckily for me, the name of the organization was Googleable. So that being said, I went to the convening and it was a really, I don't know if this is a term, but a really Wakandan experience. Being able to see so many beautiful artists and teachers and performers and collaborators of color, realizing that I had found people who not only shared some beliefs that I had, but could also push me and challenge me and help me develop my ideas and also share with them to hopefully develop theirs as well. So it's been a really wonderful opportunity for growth, a really wonderful opportunity for collaboration, and it's been really cool to also build that community of family and friends. I know that sounds cheesy, but the reality is that it's been a really wonderful experience of growth and love.